Hey guys, how's it hanging? Redline Biker, thank you. Redline Biker here. I'm off on a bit of a ride, so I thought I'd take you along with me. My friend was supposed to come in his car, but well, he has turned his phone off and ignoring me. Kind of makes you feel old when you've known somebody this long and you still get treated like crap. Yeah. So as you know by now, if you don't, well, I'll tell you, I'm a truck driver, which means I get a lot of time to myself. Which is good, I like having time to myself, but it gives me time to think. That was a red light, you baboon. Swear to God. It gives me time to think. And today, I thought to myself, one little question that I'm going to put towards you. And that question is, how old do you feel? I know I sound a little bit like Vsauce, but it's one of them very interesting things. Now, I'm 24 years old, and I know there's a lot of you motovloggers out there and bike riders in general that are older than me. Hell, a lot older than me. But I do feel old, and this came about because of something that I remember happening. I remember the launch of the Airbus A380, which is the biggest passenger jet going, and it's a nice aircraft, and I remember the launch like it was yesterday. I've just realised that it was actually 10 years ago, and this made me feel very old. It gets even worse, the fact that I can remember when the Concorde crashed. Old. I was 9 years old at the time. Well, I think I was 9 years old. I can't remember my age, but I can remember the Concorde crashing. It was July 2000 that it crashed, and it came out of service 2 years afterwards. I also remember the Twin Towers like it was yesterday as well. It's just them weird things that, you know, set you off. There's always something that feels like it happened yesterday, and then you look into it and you're like, really? That long ago? I mean, 10 years is a long time, but it honestly only feels like 3 or 4 years ago when it launched. Oh, by the way, if I sound a little bit weird compared to normal, it's because I've got a mask on. So yeah. How old do you feel, guys? Let me know in the comments. Is it just me? Am I just weird? Well, we know I'm weird, but there's got to be other people out there who can remember stuff from way back when, but it really does feel like it just happened yesterday. There has to be others out there. So, going on age, I thought we'd go for a little ride today up to Sandal Castle, which is, well, not a castle anymore, I'll put it that way. It's more ruins than anything, but it's a nice place to go. And I apologise for the lack of motovlogging on my previous video. I know it was in my car, and I know the audio quality was a bit rubbish, and, well, the video quality isn't that cracking either. That's because I dulled it down because it was killing my computer. So I didn't want it destroying, you know, your computer. So I dulled it down a bit. Like I said in the video, I don't have a backpack, or a rucksack, or whatever you want to call it. I don't have one of them, so I struggle to take things around me. All I can do is get a bag and stick it on that, and it's, yeah, not very safe. As I found out a few years back when I was on the motor scooter. Again, that was another accident. Not accident, but again, put it this way, it was on the speed fight. So if you've watched that over video, you'll know what I mean. But I was riding along with a bag on the side, and a big bottle pop in it that cost me about £2 from the garage, which is expensive per pop, but nevertheless I paid it. I still pay it today, to be honest. But yeah, I bought some pop, put it in the bag, went home, went over a bump, and it fell off and exploded, covering me head to toe in Pepsi. Yeah, sticky stuff. That there, if you can see it, is Pugneys Lagoon slash lake slash whatever the hell it is. Nice place. If you ever watched the Discovery Channel way back when, not Discovery, Disney Channel, you might have seen a show called The Big Bang, or Big Bang, something like that, something along them lines. It was like a science show for kids, but they featured basically the world's fastest jet ski thing, and they did it on that lake. So there's a bit of history for you. Hello, darling. So yes, history lessons slash knowledge, the more you know. A little bit about Wakefield. It doesn't know what it is. Some areas you can go into and it's a completely beautiful little village, gorgeous as hell, and the other places you go to are like the ghetto. Yeah, that's Wakefield for you in you know, a massive gist. I'm gonna do a little test, so I'll find out for myself, because I always end up watching the video prior to it going up. But little test, I want to see what it's like with full face up when I'm riding. So if you can't hear me, I apologise. I will repeat what I've said afterwards. Oh, freedom. So Wakefield is a nice little place if you ever come here. I don't know why you'd want to. I mean, the Chinese tourists seem to like it. I don't know why, because there's nothing here. Well, there is,